ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಧನಂಜಯ ಪದ್ಮನಾಭಾಚಾರ್. So today, sorry for the late program. We start at exactly at 9 o'clock on this platform to run a program called Mane Kodi Swami Mane Kodi. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಥೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ವ್ಯಥೆ. ಮಧ್ಯಮ ವರ್ಗದ ಕಷ್ಟ ಕೇಳುವರು ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ವಾ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅಂತ ಈ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಸೆರೆನಿಟಿ ಹೋಮ್ ಬೈಯರ್ಸ್ ಫೋರಂ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಇವರ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ನಾವು ಸತತವಾಗಿ 13 ದಿನಗಳಿಂದ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇವತ್ತು 14ನೇ ದಿನ. ಟುಡೇ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡ್ರೈವಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 14 days, and then today we are going to discuss with one of the home buyers of Mantri Serenity called Mr. Gauri Shankar, who's an IT professional hailed from Tamil Nadu and then settled down in Bangalore, and then has invested his all lifetime savings into this project. So before we start off with Gauri Shankar's story in terms of how he booked it and then how he has an ambition to own a house, so I wanted to give a little small brief about the project as we usually do. I just wanted to run through a small slide. So this is exactly what the project is all about. The project has started, the JD has happened sometime in 2010, and the parties involved in creating a JD was Gokulam Shelters, Landmasters Realtors, ISKCON Charities, India Heritage Trust, and the parties who signed the agreements with the home buyers are Mantri Castles Private Limited and Gokulam Shelters Private Limited. These are the facts. These are the facts which is there on our records. And the delivery commitment given to home buyers was 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 for a same set of blocks. So block 4 and 5, they had said for few customers, they will deliver it 2015. For few customers, they said they do the delivery at 2016, 17, 18, 19, same blocks. So there is always a question rises. How can the same block can be constructed in 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20? Until today, it has not been constructed fully. And it has not been handed over to any customers who has been waiting for the home from last many years. The earliest date was 2015, and now we are at 2020, and it's almost like more than 5 years now, and still there is no home. So who is held responsible for all this mismanagement, and who is responsible for all this mishandling of the funds that we have given? Only God only knows. Because in our country where we are living in, the delay of delivery of homes has become a common, to every home buyers. So most of these things happens to middle class families. For any problem that happen to upper class, government will take care. Any problem that happens to below poverty line, government will take care. But there is no one who take care of middle class families, neither the government, nor the judicial system, nor the media, nor the bureaucracy. So middle class always struggles a lot in the hands of these kinds of builders throughout their lifetime. And to give a platform to home buyers of Mantri Serenity Home Buyers Forum Bangalore, so we have come up with a beautiful concept of giving explanation of their life story under the banner Namma Kathe Alla Swami Idu Namma Vyathe, Mane Kodi Swami Mane Kodi, Madhyama Vargada Kasta Keluvaru Yaru Ilva Swami anno ee sheershikedi. We are going to have one more buyer today, Mr. Gauri Shankar. Sir, good evening, sir. Sorry, we are already at 10:30 because the other meetings were in place. We are unable to connect at 9 o'clock. Thank you for being part of this program. And can you please introduce yourself, Gauri Shankar? We wanted to, hear from your words itself. So what's your background, and then why did you book the flat here? When did you book it? And then what was your aspirations while booking the flat? And then how much money you have paid? And then when was the delivery date given to you? Can you please explain to all our viewers, sir, on this platform? Thank you.
Sure. Thank you, Dhananjaya, for this platform. So back in 2013, I sold my flat in Chennai, and I was close to the capital gains, limit of 6 months, and then I had to invest all that money into some apartment. So at that point in time, I was in Hyderabad, and we decided that we could make Bangalore our home, and I've had good memories of Mantri. So my friend was in Mantri Paradise, and we used to visit him very often. And I liked the concept, and I also heard good things about the builder back then. So I thought I could invest and make Mantri Serenity my home. So we decided on an apartment, and we put all our money into that apartment, and then the wait started. So
when did you book it, sir? Sorry, what was the date you booked it?
2013.
2013. Okay.
September is when we booked.
Okay. And what was the scheme that you booked in, sir? Pre-EMI scheme, buyback scheme, or construction linked plan?
We booked it in the pre-EMI scheme, though we paid the entire amount in full.
Okay.
So since there was a rent that we were paying outside of the booking, so I thought this could compensate in a good way. So I had also borrowed some money from my dad, so a pre-EMI would be
better,
a good way to return that money. So I thought that scheme was interesting, and I jumped into it. And then subsequently, I got an opportunity to move to Bangalore and work here, and then we started visiting the sales office to see how the construction was happening. It was coming up really well, and we were happy. So we were thinking that we could move into the apartment. But then the promise was that they originally promised 2017 December, and that date was the moment they started stalling the pre-EMI compensations. That is when started getting doubts that there is a lot of mismanagement that is happening. So there was a lot of fight to get the pre-EMI balance.
Sir, one second. Just wanted to pause you there. So you are saying that pre-EMI has been given. How many months of pre-EMI they give you, sir?
So I think it is 2 years of pre-EMI that they promised, and right in the middle of 2018, I think they stopped the pre-EMI, and it didn't come for a year. Then subsequently they released one pre-EMI and the other 3 EMIs in one go. So it came in after a lot of struggle. Then they also gave us a credit note for 4 EMIs, 4 pre-EMIs as a compensation for the delayed payment of pre-EMIs.
Okay.
But there was nothing. So I was more concerned about the project, and they kept keeping me informed, saying that we will there might be an extension, or one more year, and then they kept moving that date. So it was a moving target. And I was really this was taken along with my wife. So my wife is a partner in this. So and we were discussing as to why the delays were happening, but there was no news about Mantris going bankrupt or mishandling of funds, and we were we couldn't talk to anybody because we didn't know any other buyer, and we were only connected with Shilpa and Madhusudan, who sold this flat. They were part of Mantri.
Okay.
And subsequently, there were difference of opinion between Shilpa and Madhusudan. Madhusudan was giving an extended date. Shilpa said, no, nothing. That's not. We're going to give it to you in 2019. And, that didn't happen, and COVID situation. But incidentally, what happened was we were a little concerned about the size of apartment that we bought in monthly. So we went back to Mantri and said, hey, can you give us a slightly bigger flat? So that was the moment of truth for me, where these guys had actually convinced me to buy a fresh apartment without transferring this. So there were
Oh,
couple of options. So
okay.
the first
Very
one was,
interesting. Very interesting.
so I had booked a 1500 square feet flat in O Block.
Okay.
And I had paid in full, and I was expecting some kind of I need not have paid the current price. I thought they would reduce the price for me because I was already an investor in the apartment to move me to a bigger apartment. So instead, what they did was they sold me a 25/75 scheme where they said you just pay 25,000 by selling your old apartment to us now because you will take a loss. Instead, you wait for the project to get completed, you will get a much higher price. So they had everything ready. In a sense, I went there, they immediately took a printout of saying that, hey, this is the compensation you will get for your old apartment. And with that money, you plow that money into the new apartment and you will get your new flat, a bigger flat.
Very interesting.
Without batting an eyelid, I thought, it made sense because the promise of, bigger
flat.
money, nobody wants a lot.
Definitely.
So I said, okay, I think I can manage that part because it's only 25% that I'm paying. So I went to the bank, I took a loan. That is the first time that I've taken a home loan, thinking that, when I get the compensation, I can pay off the loan with the first sale of the first flat, which is the O Block flat. So it was all good. So we had worked out the math saying that, with 7,000 now, Prestige Falcon is selling at 8,000. And we are selling it slightly less because, this is the only apartment complex where these kind of units are on sale, and the Prestige flats is sold out completely. So I thought it all made sense at that point in time. So we bought into the idea of 25/75 and booked that as well. So now I'm saddled.
So basically, you have booked in pre-EMI and then moved on to 75/25. And are you holding the previous one, or they cancelled the previous one?
No, I'm still holding both the apartments. I don't want.
Oh my God! Okay.
So actually, the pre-EMIs that I gained, I'm losing in the way of EMIs to the bank, and there is no recourse. So this.
But pre-EMI, sir. Tell me one thing. How much amount of money you paid, sir? 70 lakhs, 80 lakhs?
I paid about 92 lakhs.
92 lakhs at one shot.
Yes.
And in 2013 is when you paid.
Correct.
And pre-EMI, you got it up to 2016 or 2017?
2017.
Up to 2017, almost like 4 years, you got the pre-EMI.
No, it's sorry. I think the pre-EMIs kicked in
2014, I guess, not in 2013.
2014.
So 14 to 17, you must have got it.
It should have ended in 16, but I got the final compensation in 2019 of pre-EMIs.
Okay. So you got up to 2019, you got the pre-EMI.
No. There was a delay. I told you, right? So we started paying. I probably no.
Okay, you forgot. Okay.
I don't even remember the transaction.
Hope you remember your flat at least.
I remember. Thank you. Thanks to you that I had to memorize my flat numbers and come back to you on forums. But the irony is, though the sales guy acted in good faith. Good trusted him. But I'm saddled with 2 apartments now. It's a double whammy.
It's a pain. It's really a pain. So
the compensation is very meager, and the kind of expenses that I'm going through, the capital cost.
it is huge. It is huge, sir. 92 lakhs one-time investment, and I think from 18 onwards you are not getting the PMI, right? And then imagine for 92 lakhs, the EMI, even if you keep the same money in bank, you would have got around, say, 70,000 as an interest.
Absolutely.
Right, 70,000 into 12, it is
Yeah,
almost like a 8 lakh per annum, almost like 16, 17 lakhs for 2 years loss of interest. That's
Absolutely.
huge. That's huge for one flat.
So plus the EMIs that I'm paying to.
Definitely.
It's a lot of money that is being wasted. So
Definitely.
it's pretty sad that a good brand. I mean, at least in my opinion, it was a good brand.
It was definitely, sir. See, there is no discount or there is no second thought about it. Was a good brand when we all booked it, because in Bangalore, especially the place where I live, there are at least 10 flats, at least I can see, and then Mantri Malls, which is one of the good malls that is in Bangalore. So there's no doubt about the number of flats that have built in, or the construction they have done it. And in fact, one of my sister used to live in a project called Mantri Flora in Sarjapur Road. And after seeing that flat, I decided to book in Mantri because the quality was really good. See, I had to give that benefit of doubt to them. In 2012 and 13, when my sister was staying in those flats, I really loved the flat, and the quality of construction and the amenities what they provide, I loved it. And that's one of the reason why I also gone ahead and booked the flat here. But unfortunately, this, as never expected, my sister, she was on rent and she constructed her house. And then after that, I said, I am booking a flat in this Mantri where you lived a rent, and she already constructed her home, and she already living in her home, and I'm still waiting. Mantri will come.
Correct. So the plus points about this was the metro line and
exactly. The project wise, metro line is nearby, ISKCON temple is nearby, Mantri Mall is opposite. The project is going to be an excellent property for the future, but provided if they complete on time. See, the problem is today nobody is asking that it's a mistakes of their life, but if it would have been completed, it should have been the best property, right? It is in the main road, it is near to the lot of religious places, and then opposite to the mall, and then opposite to the metro station. Fundamentally, functionally, it is really good, but only thing is they have to complete, and it's waiting time is something that will kill the buyers. Right, because too much of EMI, I think what you rightly said, the burden on financial, because you're taken 2 flats, and then people like us, who believe in paying EMI, and also some home buyers are paying rent. It is really pain. And especially, I think, I'm not sure if you have observed, the first home buyer who came on the platform was Mr. Chandrasekhar, and he is a very senior citizen of age 72, and then he's been fighting on a daily basis, and he got heart attack as well. And because of all this mismanagement, he got too much worried that his investment is gone for a toss, and then he got a heart attack. And then during that time, looks like the Mantri management has promised that they will try to see if they can settle it out. Today it happens to meet him in person, and he was telling his story. It was really miserable, sir. I wish those kind of situation should not come to anybody in this world. Because you have earned your money, and then after certain age you can't earn, right? Because when you have a certain age and then you have energy, you will earn it, thinking that after you achieve your retirement age after 60, when you become old, whatever your earning should become the bread and butter for your life. And today he's at 72 and he lost all his money. He sold his property, and then he booked a flat here, and today he has to literally ask many of his relatives and his daughters to even for his expenses.
Correct.
So
No,
this
it's a
is really
bad,
pathetic
bad
condition.
state of
So
affairs. Yeah.
this is exactly what makes me, little angry and then little upset with the kinds of people like Mantri developers. No personal grudge about anybody, but only thing is, if you commit for 3 years, please deliver at least for 4 years.
Yeah.
Because people have booked in 2012 and 13, and the expectation of the delivery was in 15 or 16. And at least if you would have delivered by 17, nobody would have grievances about anybody for that matter.
Correct.
And what matters is, since the entire money is gone for a toss, that is when people become panicking and their health will get upset, and then they will start giving all bad words, all those kind of things will happen, and then the bad mouthing will start, right? So
Absolutely.
as a company, monthly developers need to understand that if the customers are not happy whom you are serving, it is very difficult for the future projects as well, right? So
Yeah.
that strong message need to go to Mantri. Please focus, please deliver this project without any further delay. In fact, today we visited the construction site, and then I've spoken to the project head also, and they are also seeing some good progress, because of all whatever the things that is happening. There is a lot of pressure being built with the help of our Bangalore South MP Tejasvi Surya. There is a lot
Correct.
of peer pressure being built, and then supporting us, and with all this kind of peer pressure, he also mentioned that they saw seriousness in the management of Mantri as well, which is like a good relief for us, right? Because if the management team is serious about their company, if they're serious about their clients, I think that is when it a good sign for any company for that matter. We are confident that at least after discussing with couple of guys, and then with the support of MP, we are getting a ray of hope that okay,
Correct.
our home will be delivered. But my request to Mantri management through this platform is that please come out of this mess. Please exercise all your money power. Please liquidate all your money wherever you can manage with it. Please complete this project. And there are a lot of unsold units still pending, right? And then once the project kickstarts full-fledged, unsold property also will be getting sold through marketing guys. I think that's where it's important for Mantri to
Once,
understand this.
once they show confidence
Once they
in
show
building
confidence, buyers will come back. But the
yeah,
problem is today the project is halted.
we can help with referrals and
Exactly. We can definitely help if the construction starts. But only thing is, with the construction at halt stage, nobody wants to buy any property because we are all suffering, and I don't want my brother and my cousin brother or my friends to suffer further, right?
absolutely.
That is something that Sushil Mantri or Snehal Mantri need to understand this. It's a pain of a customers and a pain of a home buyer. If a happy customer, he will bring 10 more customers to you. If a
Absolutely.
sad customer starts shouting on social media and started giving the facts what you guys have done, believe me, you will not get any customers.
Correct.
So please
Absolutely.
understand this, Mr. Sushil Mantri and Snehal Mantri. Customers are the one who drives the companies, and if
In
you
fact,
ignore the customers, that's where the problem starts. And the customers are asking for a meeting with all the home buyers from last 6 months. Gauri Shankar sir, last 6 months, customers are asking. You are the founders of the company. There are multiple hundreds and thousands of emails have gone
correct.
saying that why don't you address your customers?
Correct.
And unfortunately, I don't know what is the problem for Mr. Sushil and Mr. Snehal to address their clients.
Correct.
Call for a meeting. Nowadays, digital technology is so powerful that you can call for one digital meeting and say, guys, I am here.
Correct.
I am there to support you. See, that is a
Create a safe,
confidence that any company, the founders and then management should do that.
yeah.
If you start ignoring clients, if you start ignoring your customers, customers will ignore you. Very simple. It's a give and take policy. If you don't give attention to your clients will not give attention to you. This is a fundamental policy. I think Sushil and Snehal, both of you need to understand. You guys are highly graduated, and last 6 months is what customers are asking for one meeting with you. And
Correct.
this is a confidence level of that will come back to as a company. And this is what the message we wanted to give it to the Mantri management. Please do not ignore your clients. Do not ignore your customers. Customers are the one who will bring you the business. So with that request, probably Gauri Shankar, any message to the home buyers who are looking for any projects, sir?
Not in Mantri at this point in time. Please stay away from Mantri.
Okay.
Because to be very frank, my cousin in NRI, he is wanting to invest in a place that I have booked, and I said, please stay away. Please look elsewhere. Don't even invest in Mantri at this point.
So I want to make one more statement along with what you said, Gauri Shankar sir. So I recommend my students, I recommend my colleagues, I recommend my friends, do not invest your hard-earned money in under construction projects.
Correct.
If
Absolutely.
the project is ready and ready to occupy, please take that property.
That's a big lesson for all of us.
It's a big lesson. What we learned in a hard way. Please do not invest your hard-earned money, whatever the Ponzi schemes these guys float. Please do not invest your money in an under construction property anymore. They may offer you 10% discount, but if you calculate your loss, 10% discount or 15% discount is actually nothing in front of the loss that you are undergoing, because you're losing the time. It is not only money. You may get at a discounted price at certain time, but people like this, if they start cheating the way we have been cheated, we have lost 7 years of our life. Absolutely. See, money cannot compensate for time. We have booked with an ambition of living in Mantri because to enjoy the facilities and to enjoy with our families, friends and relatives, and closer to the temple, closer to the Mantri Mall, closer to the metro station. Metro station has come up already. I think they started the trial runs. And then mall is also almost getting ready. The temple is also almost getting ready, but the flat has not come yet. So today when we saw that the doors were lying down, the project's head said they're protecting the doors by putting a plastic cover, and the materials are laying down in the premises. Okay. And this is the current conditions of the site. There are materials available, but there are no labors to complete it. Yeah. So is the real estate has come to such a standstill in Bangalore is something could to be questionable, because buyer's money is already there. Pre-EMI scheme, buyback scheme, construction linked plan, and then there was something called fortune of wheels. There are a lot of schemes, Ponzi schemes. I don't know what fortune of wheels we selected, and we are stuck into this project. But this is a strong message to the society, at least to my friends who are watching this, are going to watch this. Please do not invest your hard-earned money in an under construction projects, that to a reputation of this kind of builders. So please avoid, because you will not get your money. Definitely the loss what you incurred, it is going to be a long legal battle, but at the same time you are going to lose your time. At the same time, ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ನೆಮ್ಮದಿನೂ ಹಾಳಾಗತ್ತೆ, ದುಡ್ಡಿಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಹೋಯ್ತು, ಟೈಮಿಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಹೋಯ್ತು, ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ನೆಮ್ಮದಿನೂ ಹಾಳು. ಸೊ ಇಂಥ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಯಾರು ಸಹ ಸಿಗಾಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ರೆಡಿ ಟು ಮೂವ್ ಇನ್ ಫ್ಲಾಟ್ ಗೆ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಲೀವ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಫೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೇಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಯುವರ್ ಟೈಮ್. So this is a message to the society, and also Gauri Shankar also already suggested what his message to the society through this platform. And really appreciate Gauri Shankar sir. Thanks a lot for coming over and then sharing your experiences on this platform. And then it's already close to 11 o'clock, so we'll close the session now. And then with this strong note, strong message to the society, we request once again Mantri developers to restart the project which is halted, and then complete the project as early as possible, and then hand over the flats, and then please get out of the project Mantri Serenity as early as possible. That's what we want. Please hand over it and then get out of it. Thank you sir, thanks a lot, and Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka Mata.